Pessoa.
Cool.
Welcome to another Realestate.com.kh TV report. Today we're speaking with Mr. Alex Evengroen, Senior Vice President at Key Real Estate and Chief Advisor for the CVEA and AVA. Nice to have you here, Alex.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for
very
coming.
nice being here.
We're going to be talking a little bit about Phnom Penh real estate and a few other things. So let's get started. Now, Alex, you're known as a little bit of a sales guru around town.
Yeah.
Maybe you could give us some advice for a real estate agent or a real estate agency looking to increase their sales and develop their agency generally.
Yeah. Well, it's very important. There are a number of things that you have to do. The first thing you have to do is join CVEA. The Cambodian Village Association. Is very, very important that you're part of that. The reason is because there is a big group of real estate companies. They're all registered with the ministry, and they work together to hire the quality what we offer to our customers. And that means we can support each other. That's the first thing. Then the second thing, work on your quality. Quality is everything. If you offer a certain quality to customers, customers will come back, and customers will refer you to other potential customers. You
mean in terms of the seller and the title and things like this?
Many things. It's not only the seller. So, for instance, start by going to a potential customer or to a property wearing a tie instead of wearing jeans, or go with shorts. I don't mean that all the people go with shorts, but also know your properties and know the location and know what you talk about. So quality is related to how you present yourself, but also the knowledge that you possess to sell something. And the main thing in that is, if you know your properties and if you know what people want, that's one important thing. Ask questions. If you don't ask questions, you will never ever learn what people want. Because I can go in and try to sell them something, but the moment I ask them, like, okay, what is it you're looking for? Why do you look it? Why in that location? Do you have a family? Do you have children? Are there specific needs for you? And if people give you answers and you write them down, you can, in the end, go over them and you say, like, listen, if I'm correct, this is what you want. Yes or no? And then people will confirm that. And when they confirm, you, in your mind already, have your own portfolio. You say, okay, listen, I have 3 properties. And you tell them, I have 3 properties. When do you have time? Can I show you today at 3 o'clock or tomorrow morning at 9? Because I take control of a potential sale. So I help the customer, and I will make sure that things are not being forgotten. That people go home and it was nice to talk to him, but actually we got nothing. You have to follow up. Very, very important in sales.
And then I guess when you arrive at the property, you know exactly what they're looking for in that property. And you can direct them to it.
That's correct. And also a very important thing is that you have a very close relationship and the contact details, of course, of the landlord. Don't go to a property when you're not sure if the gate is open, if they didn't clean it. Sometimes you walk into a property and it's very dusty, there's a lot of stuff inside. Make sure, just go there, let's say you go 9 o'clock in the morning, then go there 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, check it for a second and say, okay, tomorrow morning I can show my customers and everything looks fantastic. Because you only get one chance for a first impression. Very, very important.
Okay. Any other tips for agents, or maybe agencies generally?
Well, the main thing, and I'm talking about an agent, is first of all, believe in yourself. Second thing, what is very, very important, and I keep saying that to people, always work on your language skills. I speak 7 languages, and that's very, very beneficial. I know we are in Cambodia, and I know the majority of the customers are Cambodian. And of course my staff or the salespeople speak Khmer. But now we're opening up for Asian. That means there are many, many countries coming to Cambodia and looking for properties and for opportunities. That means you have to work on your skills, and mainly English or Chinese, Vietnamese, and so on and so on. It doesn't mean you have to master them all. But I always advise people, if they're in sales, try to learn one foreign language and keep learning. Watch videos, talk to each other in English, and so on and so on. You can always improve yourself, and this will only benefit you, the company, and the customer.
And for agents and agencies, how important is networking?
Well, networking is, let's say, 75% of your business. And then you say, like, oh, that's a lot. But networking, you do the whole day. It's not only networking in events, but you network with your colleagues. And you share ideas. So you use CVEA, very important. But you go to openings for big events. You go to openings for new condo project, for new borais, and so on and so on. You meet people, you meet developers, you meet each other, and by sharing the knowledge and the input for what they bring to you, you have potential sales. And not only the sales are important, but also knowing each other. If people say like, listen, I have land for sale, and you have a customer who look for land, one hand washes the other. You work together as a team. So networking you do constantly and constantly and constantly, and you cannot say it enough. Always network with each other. Be in contact with each other, have each other's phone number, inform each other about certain events that are going on. Check online. We all use our websites to inform people to do that. Very, very important.
I guess unless you've got something that absolutely nobody else has, people do business with people they like.
True. And that will always be like that. You always favor certain people, but you also favor certain projects. Certain projects, they fit your company and your the way you are. You say, this is exactly that what I want. So certain projects you say, this is not me. So this is something for one of my colleagues. And then you can inform me, you can say like, listen, is this something for you? And they are really happy with it. And again, they will refer that later back to you if they have a project that doesn't fit their structure of the company. So again, it's a win-win situation.
And then there's more and more agents starting up careers in Cambodia. How can a new agent stand out from the crowd?
Well, first of all, believe in yourself. And what I will say also in my books, I published quite some books, dare to be different. If you copy other people, no problem. But then you're one of them and you're the same. So what I do is learn from your colleagues and then make it your own. And then dare to be yourself and then dare to be different, like me. I'm always different. I'm always like, people say like, okay, he's different. And that's because I make that choice. And not because I say like, okay, it's so fun to be different. I just try to be myself and create something that gives me a good feeling. And that good feeling creates certain results.
Leave an impression.
That's it, because if you're around, then people like to talk to you and they approach you and they say, hey, I know you from this. And especially around social media and being at certain events and the way you approach things, a lot of self-confidence and believing in yourself. If you're not showing confidence, so if I don't believe in myself, why should you believe in me? So if you invest $500,000 in a person who doesn't believe in himself, you will never invest. So when I am very confident in the potential for your investment, then I will reflect that back to you and you feel it. And then you say, you know what, I think I will give it a try. And I feel that he will support me and what he says makes sense.
Thank you very much for coming, Alex. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And thank you to all our viewers. Stay tuned for the next Realestate.com.kh TV report.